WQN. Hey, Thursday after 5, well, that's the tradition that we have here at News Radio 570 WQN. 35 plus years, you know what we've been doing on Thursdays? We have been answering legal questions. Free legal advice is being offered to you on any issue you might have, child support, custody issues you might have, perhaps estates. Do I get a will or a trust? Contractual issues, medical malpractice, auto accidents, evictions, any issues that you might have. If you're looking for some input, legal advice, this is the spot to come. We'll try to answer your question or certainly point you in the right direction. We do all of that, and we hope that you have something going on in your life that we can assist you with. And guess what? We don't give you a bill. If that's the case, I have 3 lines in Youngstown open. If you'd like to take one of those and ask our crack legal team any legal problem that you might have or for some guidance, we're more than happy to do it for you. 330-729-9977. We'll get you through to us here today. 330-729-9977. 330-729-9977. 2 lines available. If you've got a legal question, pick up the phone, call us right now. I'll get you in touch with our attorneys. It happens all the time. We end the program before we can get all the calls in, so don't delay. If you want to get in rotation, 330-729-9977 for our legal team and free legal advice on News Radio 570 WQN. All right, so let's go to the law firm tonight, and let's see if let me see. I'm gonna say, do we have Attorney James Melfi with us? He's been hit and miss. So Attorney Melfi joining us tonight on the Legal Show.
Present.
Well, that is put a little enthusiasm into it, James.
Ron, I don't know what's going on. You kind of sound like C-3PO from Star Wars. I don't know if it's on our end, but I'm hearing myself. I have no idea what's going on. But happy to be here.
All right. I sound odd, huh? That's very interesting. Well, it is what it is. As long as you can understand me, that's all that matters, James. That's all that matters. But who knows? All right. And who joined you? Is Tally with us tonight?
Tally is with us tonight.
Hello, Ron.
Oh, there she is. There she is, handling the family law end at the firm and so much more, just incidentally. And it's always nice to hear Tally with us. All right. Well, is that it? We got the 2 of you, right?
Frank's at Little League, and Leo. Where's David?
Yeah, where's David, Leo?
Well, we don't know.
I mean, it's a Thursday in June.
Yeah, he's probably somewhere getting his boat repaired.
Sherlock Holmes over here. Yeah.
Maybe
he's
getting waxed, getting his nails done, something important.
Right. He's probably in that ice bath because he just got the bill for fixing his boat. Something along those lines. He's probably right.
Oh, Ron, I have a new prank for David, but I can't share it on the air, and I don't want to give it away just yet.
Is it good?
Oh, it's maybe the most diabolical one yet.
I can hardly wait. When do you think you'll launch it?
Perhaps in the next 10 days.
Perhaps.
Beautiful. Make sure that you report in to me on how it goes.
I'll make sure to text you.
Please do, because I want to know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ron's giggling like a schoolgirl.
It's so diabolical. I can hardly wait.
Oh, it's fantastic. It's so mean.
Because I got to admit this, obviously you're a great lawyer, but you are so good at these diabolical ways to get under Dave's skin. Oh. It's so admirable. I mean, it's so good. Sick
and twisted sense of humor.
All right. You used a lot of your college years for the good things of how to do a good practical joke and get under someone's skin.
I'd cut my pinky off to go back to college.
Yeah, and obviously you mastered beer drinking and pizza eating as well. So I commend you on all of that, James.
Thank you, Ron. Appreciate it.
Now, Tally, on the other hand, was a straight A student and always did her homework and was not out partying and having any fun.
Tally and I went to the same college.
Yes, we did.
Really? Did you know each other?
No.
I'm older than him, which is really gross to say out loud. But I graduated. We should have known each other because I was a senior when he was a freshman. But I also graduated when I just turned 21. So
Miami of Ohio.
Which one? Miami of Ohio.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was
well, that's interesting. All right.
Why is that interesting? Just curious.
Because when I hear Miami of Ohio, I always think Miami in Florida. And I always found it interesting when people go to Miami of Ohio. You know, like I like to say, I happen to be a graduate of the University of Akron. That's where that's where the real men went, James.
Yeah, I know you're zip. We were a university before Florida was a state, but that's all right. Now I practice down there too. So
It's fine. We're also number 1 for hottest girls and number 2 for hottest guys, and one of the top party schools. So I'll take it.
There it is.
No
There
comment.
it is. No, it's I would have to just give her an aye captain on all of that. Kent State was always known as a party school. That's I always heard that was the big party university. Did you hear that over the years or not?
never went.
The Golden Flashes. Well, I didn't go there. I just heard it was a happening place. All right, are you ready to take some calls?
We sure are.
Why don't we do that with Tally and James? You're on the air. Hello there. Line 1, are you there?
Hello.
Yes, sir. Do you have a legal question?
I sure do.
Good. Go ahead.
I received in the mail a letter from a company that says they are an oil and gas mineral rights company. And prior to that, I had a call from apparently one of their representatives that said I would be getting the letter. And the letter, in effect, mentions a couple of my really distant relatives, and by name. And they're saying they want to buy my mineral rights. I've never received any royalties from this company. I never heard of them. But they do mention my great-grandfather, but they never seem to put it together exactly. But it's a 2-page letter, and I'm sure you don't want to go through all that. I'll try to pick up the significant parts of it.
Okay.
It says this oil and gas mineral rights purchase and sales agreement is entered into
By who?
between.
Who's the other party? You and who else?
Yes. Can I mention their name on?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, it's Triple Land and Mineral out of Bridgeport, West Virginia. Okay.
Is this on your land? Do you own land? Does it say where?
No, not as far as I know.
Well, where's it for?
They're saying I have mineral rights.
Where?
Oil and gas rights.
Where? Located where?
In West Virginia. There's like a 4-page long.
Okay, just answer this question for our attorneys. Did you inherit any land in West Virginia?
Not that I know of.
Do you own any land in West Virginia?
Not that I know of.
But yet they say that you have mineral rights. So your parents, or did you ever live in West Virginia?
No, my parents did.
Okay, so your parents did. And what happened to their land?
Have no idea.
Your parents never told you what you didn't follow what happened when they died if somebody bought it?
Well, I don't know. I don't think they owned any land down there, as far as I can tell.
Have you verified the company with the Secretary of State business database?
Not yet.
Sir, here's what I would do. I'm going to give you some good advice on this.
I'm listening.
Get a lawyer in West Virginia
to review
before you sign anything.
Yeah, don't sign anything, because you could also compare it. If it is legitimate, you're going to want several different people to tell you how much they'll give you. But also make sure it's a real business before wasting your time or hiring an attorney. So make sure you verify that it is an actual business.
What county in West Virginia?
Right.
Yeah, it didn't James, for just a second, get a little closer to my microphone, James, if you wouldn't mind. I believe Dave has said in the past, correct me if I'm wrong, I think Johnson & Johnson over in Canfield kind of deals with this type of issue. Have you heard that, James? I think in the past, I remember Dave referring.
I have heard that, and if they can't help you, if you give our office a call, I can get you in the right direction.
All right. So take that letter, because you might have something going on there, and go see.
Do not pick up a pen before you talk to a lawyer.
Yeah, have somebody review it. for sure.
Bring it to.
Well, the problem is,
yeah.
if I can, the problem is they're offering $2,500.
Well, it might be
which
worth
is-
more.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
So you'll want different
And
offers
what
from different
bothers
people.
me, what bothers me is description of the land, and it goes from this stone to that corner to the oak tree, and all this stuff I don't understand. But they're saying they're offering $2,500. But on page 2, they're saying if there's any litigation or anything, that I would have to pay any claims from other people concerning that land. I could see this
Yeah,
as
it's indemnity
a
language.
real scam.
You're
Yeah.
going to indemnify
Well, yeah,
them and hold them
I get-
harmless in case there's another heir out there
Yeah.
and you sold this
Right.
land. Get a lawyer.
Don't sign that until you have someone review it. Please, 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 please,
All
please.
So, Melfi, you said you could look at it.
Yes.
We can at least send you in the right direction.
Send
We're
you
not
in the right direction.
we're not licensed in West Virginia, but
No,
we can
but I mean,
definitely
you
get you
can look
someone
at
who
it.
can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give the office a call. If
Right.
something we can't help you with, we'll get you in the right direction.
Sure.
Call
thing.
the office and tell them you want to talk to Attorney Melfi, okay? And maybe he can
Okay,
point you in the right
Do you have-
direction.
you have their number there,
330.
right?
Fill in the rest, Tally.
I don't know our number.
746-8484.
There you go.
I always have to look it up.
746-8484. 330-746-8484. James Melfi, attorney at law. All right.
84. Okay.
All
Thank
right.
you very much. I suspect a scam. That's why
It might not be, though, because
Maybe
your
not.
parents live there. You
No.
don't know.
The
All right.
oil and
That's-
gas
that's
business
true.
is booming again. So
Mhm.
there's
Yeah.
a lot of
You
drilling
don't
going
know.
on.
You never know.
I'd like something in the mail that's going
Right.
to make me some
All
money.
right. Good luck to
Sure,
you,
I
old timer. I mean,
Hey,
know,
thanks.
Instead of a student loan.
remember back
Ron,
in the
why
good
do you
old
got to
days
do
when
that to him? Why do you got to do it to the caller? Old timer.
what?
Old timer.
Well, because he's an old timer, I could tell.
I mean, I
know,
held back on my Kent State joke. I was going to say you went there when it was Woodstock.
I
But,
didn't go to Kent State. That wasn't a Golden Flash. It was a
I
University
think
of Akron
Jimmy's
graduate.
just feeling a certain way because I just looked at him and he has gray eyebrow hairs. So I think he's just expressing his frustration through the microphone.
Tally went to the University of Hot Chicks. I mean, that's all that matters.
Sure did.
Right there. There you go, Melfi.
I went to the same place.
Yeah, but you're number 2.
And that's probably why Melfi went to that place, if I had to guess.
But he
Maybe
is,
why I never came home.
stop.
the-
He has his beautiful wife. And she's from here.
There you go. And let's take some more calls
Yeah.
with our attorneys tonight. News Radio 570 WKBN. You're on the air.
Hi.
Hi.
I was shocked. I got a speeding ticket.
Oh, I'm
my
so
God.
sorry.
How
Yeah,
fast were
I've been driving since I was 16, and I'm 74, and I'm on a limited income, and I was shocked. I have a $100 speeding ticket.
Where'd you get it
and-
from? Did you
Well, that's what I do believe in being responsible. Like if I have to pay it, I will.
give-
But it's
just
just
tell-
bad timing.
Tell us,
Okay.
did a cop pull you over? Yes or no?
No.
It's one of the photo tickets.
Yes.
Do you own your car or lease your car?
Own. It's 21 years old.
All
Look
right,
at
so you
Ron
own it.
giving advice on here.
No, I'm just getting the details for you. Did you, what community did you get it in?
Well, I'm so embarrassed to say this, but I didn't realize it. Okay, it was by the college. I hardly ever go that way on Wick Avenue,
Mm-hmm.
and this was May 5th, and I'm trying to think, where was I going that I would be speeding? I don't work anymore. So anyway, it was, I saw the sign, the 20-mile, speed limit. It was around YSU.
Right.
And when I saw the sign, I slowed down, but I don't know what I was going, but the speeding ticket said 34.
Yeah.
And there was nobody walking at all.
Yeah,
It
but
was beautiful.
you sound like an old lady with a lead foot on that car. I think you're probably lying to our attorneys.
Tonight.
No, and you know what made me
I
mad?
think you're a chronic speeder, and you probably don't use turn signals either.
Oh, no, this is so funny. But there was a time several years ago, because I do try to be responsible, and I'm one of these people that just could have something bad happen to me because years ago I was following I was at the bank, and the lady in front of me pulled out, didn't use her signal, and I went out. I went next, and I followed her. She was, well, I wasn't really following her so much, but I happened to be going the same way she was. But it was on my direction home. So she pulled in Cole's parking lot. So I went over, I got out of my car. She got out of her car, and she had a little girl with her. And I said, "Excuse me, ma'am, I don't know if you're aware of this, but you made all these turns and you never used your signal." And I said, and it was a new car and I had this old car. And I said, "I'm just concerned because, you also have a child in your car, and instead of her saying, "Thank you, I wasn't aware of it," she told me, "Get a life."
Right.
And I said, "Well, I'm just concerned for your life and your child,
See, I would have told you the same thing. Mind your own business, lady.
Yeah, well, I was just, I would have wanted to have been warned, but anyway, and I'm sure the signal was working because it was a new car.
Well,
So I try to be responsible. And like the other day, I was coming out from somewhere, and this guy, and this happened so many times, he had a sports car on South Avenue. We were coming home from my granddaughter's piano recital. And anyway, we stopped for lunch at where they wanted to go. And we drove separate. And anyway, I'm going on South Avenue. This guy in this sports car, he had to be going 80 to 85.
Now, let me ask you a question, and this is important.
And
This
the cops never pick him up.
Right. This is important. Was that guy in a Mercedes that looked like a man driving a woman's Mercedes?
Light blue Mercedes.
Light blue Mercedes with gray hair, because
it might have been one of you lawyers. Huh?
I might be able to identify that person. All right. Well, so what do you say? First of all, lady, listen.
Ron, I call you all the time. I called yesterday.
I know. I know you have this lead foot. I can tell you're probably a chronic speeder. But anyway, what do you say, guys? She's all bent up about this. She really doesn't have to pay it, does she?
Ron took you through my line of questioning. You own your vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So it's not going to get assessed to your leasing company. It's no points. It's a civil infraction.
It's not going to the MVP. B&B. Wow, I'm very tired
what
today.
I would say is don't lose sleep over it, caller. And tell Ron to talk to you nicer.
Right.
No, that's okay. He can.
Now listen to what
moments.
listen to what Melfi said though. Now, do you have the backbone? I'm just saying, because if you don't pay it, they're going to tell you, "Oh, we're going to turn you over to collections, or we're going to send you a letter demanding more money." Ignore all that kind of stuff, and you won't have anything to worry about. All right, right?
Well, wait, real quick. So I don't have to pay for it because I did see the policeman out of the corner of my eye, but it was from a camera because they sent me the photo. It was me and it was my car, so I can't deny it. But he never pulled me over.
But there was a policeman there.
Yes.
What do you say, Melfi? Does this change anything?
Was it your twin sister driving your car and she stole it?
No, I'm serious, guys. If I have to pay it, I will. But if that's $100 that I, could do somewhere else, groceries, even gas in the car.
Inflation is high. Use it somewhere else.
My car.
Use it somewhere else.
Let me put it this way, Jim. If it was me, I wouldn't pay it, but I got a backbone enough to say I would ignore all those, intimidating notices that they'll try to send her. If you got a backbone, what's she got to lose?
Nothing.
Nothing.
I do have a backbone.
Right.
I usually fight for what's right, and if I don't have to pay it, I won't.
Right. How old are you? Did you say?
74.
I just turned 74.
Right. I mean, how many more years do you have left anyway? By the time
hopefully, I don't know.
A long time, Ron. A long time.
I'm just teasing. I was just teasing her.
Ron,
Okay.
One
Yes.
person
But you're supposed to tell me. But you're supposed to tell me I sound so young.
Yes, you do. Well, okay. So, Jim, if it was you, Attorney Melfi, would you pay it?
No.
Okay. He said no.
Okay, I can breathe a little better. Okay,
All right.
Thank you, guys.
All right. Take your $100 and spend it on.
is allowed to practice ageism, and it's me on David, this show. I mean, you've been mean to
That
two
is
callers.
What month it is,
best. Right? What is it?
It is like Abuse of Elder Month, like awareness month.
Oh, maybe we should.
I almost said something
Don't
to
tell me
David.
that. Why'd you tell me that?
Well, I almost said something to David this morning, but I already cracked a joke at him, so I was trying to be nice because I already made fun of him once.
Did you say Disney Life Alert?
No, Bandit had like training and his dog. And so this morning Dave was like, "Bandit, come, sit, stay, like lay down." And I was like, "Oh my gosh." I was like, his training worked. I said, "So when do you go, Dave, for your training?" And I
That
told him
dog's going to revert right back.
he was
He's been to
actually very
training
good
3
this morning.
times.
Dave is bragging that he was the second most smartest dog in that place.
Your dogs turn into their owners.
I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just saying I couldn't make fun of him about the Elder Awareness Month. Because I already cracked a joke on him this morning. I try to like limit it so he still secretly doesn't hate me.
So you're still on his good side. Where
now.
Melfi is fearless when it comes to that, right, James?
Yeah, I go right after Dave. Go right for the throat.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, let's take another call with our attorneys. You're on the air. Hello there. Hello, caller.
Hello. Can we help you?
Hello. Well, I'm trying to get them to say something. Are you there? Or I'll put you back on hold. I'll put you back on hold. All right. You're on the air with our attorneys. Hello.
Ron, is this me?
Oh,
It's
for the
you.
love of
Oh,
God.
my
It's
goodness.
John Wayne,
Can
is
I ask
that
you,
me?
Ron, can I ask you a question?
yes, Dave.
I got to ask you a question.
Yes.
Is it about elder
If you
abuse?
hired a lawyer to do your case and you just recently found out that the insurance company took the dinghy as scrap and sold it for $1,000 and then offered me $1,000, would you think that the attorney's doing a good job?
No, because they took your property, they sold it for 1,000, gave you the 1,000. So no, I would think that that's unacceptable. I would never accept that, David.
And do you think that, Jimmy Melfi can move my dinghy case off the back burner and just maybe make a call or two on it?
Well, he's very busy right now.
Asking for too much?
Yeah, he's extremely busy, and he's got a lot on his plate. And frankly, you're not a priority.
That's an accurate summation of the situation, Ron.
It's a very busy month for him. I was
like 13
I
of those
just
months.
wanted to know why I can't get my dinghy.
Well,
you
know,
have
I know
your dinghy.
Right.
Aren't you going on it
Right.
tomorrow?
Why can't you settle it? Why don't you do something on it, Jimmy?
Because it'll I mean, the greatest running case of all time will come to an end, and it's going to last. Your dinghy will last in perpetuity, David.
Right. Did you get your boat in the water and your boat fixed? I know people that were up at Put Bay that were looking for you, and they said
he did.
You
He was grinning like a butcher's dog, Ron.
Really?
Oh,
His boat's back?
His boat's back.
Yeah. And I was up at Putin Bay. I saw a lot of people from Youngstown. I'm always parked next to Topsy Turvy, and there's an open invite for anyone from Youngstown.
Topsy Turvy is where you are parked by, and your boat is back fixed and back in the water, correct?
Yes.
Relatively so. I don't have the right dinghy in there, but that's on Jimmy, Melfi, and you'd think he would, worry about the Boston boat. But.
Right, but I mean, you have all of this paid for, or your insurance company paid for it. Stand by, David.
No, they didn't pay for my dinghy.
Caller, we're on a commercial break. Caller, thanks.
Stand by, David. Stand by. I'm not letting him off the hook that easy. fixed and in the water again, correct?
Yes.
All right, and the insurance company hasn't paid you the $70,000 to fix it?
Correct.
Not yet.
And well, that was when you hit the buoy, correct?
The bottom of the lake.
When you hit what?
Rocks on the bottom of the lake.
You hit rocks. Okay.
Rock's
Yeah.
good for you.
All right. And in turn, it caused some damage to your boat. But you blame the navigation system, not you as the skipper. Is that correct?
That is correct.
All right. And did you find a flaw in the navigation system at all?
I did.
All right. I'm trying to figure out when you were at the helm, when you were up there looking out, okay, as you're steering the boat, why didn't you avoid the rocks? Why didn't you say, I'm not going with what navigation says? It would be the wrong direction to go.
Because I captained the boat by using the chart plotter,
Mm-hmm.
and the chart plotter was off.
Okay, so if you had GPS in your car and it said keep going straight, and you saw the sign that said road closed ahead, would you keep going straight?
Well, it's a little different on the water, Ron. I hate to tell you that. It's not like that on the water.
Oh, okay. I see. All right.
But more importantly, I want to know is why Jimmy Melfi cannot settle my dinghy case.
Melfi, when can you settle a dinghy case?
I don't
and get that?
I don't want to because we're
He
going
doesn't
to
want to,
stop
Dave.
the greatest running case of all time. I mean, literally,
I mean-
what are we going to do with ourselves if that case settles, Ron?
Right. I don't know what we would ever do. Melfi says there's no end in sight to your broken dinghy. I'm sorry to
Well,
say.
then I'm going to take the case off of Melfi,
Mhm.
and I'm going to give it to an attorney that'll actually get it done, and that's Tally Arengia.
Oh, yeah. She would get it done. Tally, do you think you could address Dave's issue?
To be honest with you, my anxiety is so crazy that I get done my cases very quickly. So yeah, I'd probably get it done. I'm really sorry, Jimmy. Don't look at me like that.
If you
Yes.
settle that case, it'll be
She says,
the worst day in this office.
Tally says if you assign it to her, it'll probably be done by the end of next week.
I just listen.
Well,
David, are
I
you?
have to do my cases quickly because that's just
Yeah.
I'm
I've
a little
had-
psychotic.
Well, yeah. I mean, then in our world, I've had 2 kids since we started one case. So, but David, am I meeting you and Lorraine on Monday? We're not driving together, right?
Wait, you don't want to
No,
drive with Dave?
no, I'm staying over on the boat. You will meet me in the Lorraine Common Police Court.
All right.
Well, that's it sounds like you're
No,
you're cleaning
David-
dishes, Dave, or something.
David
Sounds
has
like
a-
you're
calling the big guns.
yeah. Sounds like Dave's like working in the kitchen somewhere.
No,
Sounds like he's eating.
what I'm trying to figure out is, after 2 years, with Jimmy having my case, why it's not settled.
Well, because you won't accept the $1,000, right, Jim? I mean, you really have a settlement. He just won't accept it.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
$1,000. I
Do you
mean,
have
don't
any
you
other
think that,
legal questions, caller?
yeah. Is there anything else other than why he hasn't settled your case? He got you $1,000. How much do you think he's supposed to get you?
20.
Jimmy, I missed my whole
20,000?
I missed the whole season.
Yeah.
$20,000.
My dinghy missed
And
the
he
whole
got
Yeah.
you. So the difference is $19,000.
Yes.
All right. Have you ever thought perhaps of representing yourself?
No, the thing is,
No, I mean, that's the thing. Maybe you should
we
represent.
sued under the Consumer Sales
Are you going to be all right? You need me to
Practices
Heimlich you?
Act.
Do I
Yes.
need to call an ambulance?
Do you have your life?
But
Life
Jimmy
alert on?
doesn't know how to use the Consumer Sales Practices Act properly.
Uh-huh. Well, then you should probably
So-
find another lawyer. Do you know any other lawyers by chance?
Her name's Tally Arengia.
Well, it sounds like she would be a very good attorney to go with, don't you think?
Perfect.
I think that's who he's going to get assigned to now.
I think it's perfect.
Oh, that'll work
I'm
out
pretty
good.
sure I'm only supposed to be
After
doing
2
domestics.
years. Jimmy is just wasting my time now.
Right. Sounds to me like you got another case against your insurance company for the $70,000 claim to fix your boat when you hit the rocks.
No, it wasn't that much.
Oh,
Are
how
you
much
all
was
right?
it?
Are you,
Yeah.
are
don't-
you choking?
Did you press your life alert button?
Yeah, did
Tally.
you fall and you can't get
That's
up?
not very nice, Tally.
It was 50,000. It was 50,000.
Oh, excuse me, 50,000.
Well, he's
Is the
joking.
insurance
Right.
company going to pay?
Yeah,
You're sure of that?
right.
Well, who represented you on that case?
Not Jimmy.
Well, get that same person to represent you on a broken dinghy case.
I'm going to have to turn it all over to Tally because Jimmy's just not paying attention to the ball.
That's right.
Right.
I'm more worried about your health. Do we need to put you on like a pureed food diet or something? Like,
You just
Right.
sound
are
like
you
you're
capable
choking.
of eating solid
I
food?
got something stuck in my throat, Jimmy.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm just
I'm
sorry.
asking. I'm
You.
looking out for your well-being.
Dave, do you know what month it
No,
is?
you're not looking out for my well-being. You've blown my case off forever.
All right,
need
Dave, do you know
Heimlich's?
what the month is? The prevention awareness month is. I think you'll be interested to hear this.
Dave, do you know what month it is?
No.
What is it, Tally?
Prevent elderly abuse month.
Oh my God, I'm going now.
Oh,
Jimmy has been elderly abusing me for 2 years.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's
And then-
prevention month and awareness month. So speak out. Speak your truth, Dave.
He really has been abusing me for 2 months, 2 years. I'll get to it, Dave. Oh, no problem, Dave. I'm gonna get on it today, Dave. You know how many times I've heard that?
actually, no. Don't even say that. I said you're on. You're way in the back burner, brother.
Yeah. Just give it some time, Dave. He's very busy. Your case will be coming soon. Don't you worry about a thing. I'm just
Well,
glad.
thank you very much.
I'm glad you're doing okay. Tally wants to know if you got your life alert on in case you fall. And
I do.
I don't
Okay,
think he has
all-
his teeth in or something. Like,
Why are you choking so much?
right.
I don't know. I got something stuck in my throat because Jimmy got me so upset.
how about water?
So-
Adam will take that out for you. Give him a call. He'll do an endoscopy. Is it endoscopy? Something like
right.
So I'm going to reassign the case to you, Tally.
All
I
right.
want it done.
Yeah, but you're gonna have to open up an estate because he's gonna be dead by the time you do it.
that. Oh my gosh. I'm only.
I mean, look,
That'll
supposed
be
to be
about
he
the
doesn't
working.
time
have
Jimmy
air,
settles my
Tally.
case when I'm dead.
I can
Yeah.
only do domestic relations cases. I'm so sorry, Dave. But
The poor guy can't even breathe.
yeah, Jimmy, you're taking his breath away.
Wouldn't be the first person to say that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, God. Goodbye.
Goodbye. There he is.
Bye, Dave.
Attorney David Beatrice. Where
You
he's
think we should
at
have
the
a
top.
call for like a welfare check, Ron?
Yeah, topsy turvy is where he hangs out up there with his boat. But he sounded like he was choking. Didn't
He did sound like
Yeah,
he was
it's not
joking.
like the when you see like the old school like teaching the Heimlich, like
Yep.
the purple face,
Right.
like yeah.
Mhm.
Right. I
I,
mean,
almost
it-
had to
you
get the
know what I
Heimlich in
mean?
the office the other day.
I've given the Heimlich twice.
You missed it. Margot was choking. It was a horrible,
Really?
horrible time. Yeah.
Choking scares me.
It scares me
Did you-
too. My daughter
did you
choked.
do
and
that?
It was the scariest
Did
day of my
you-
life.
Did you do the Heimlich?
I'm very, very bad in so anything that if there's like any sort of emergency, I panic. So I
Mhm.
panicked and screamed. Does anybody know the Heimlich?
Your
And-
husband's a doctor.
Well, thank God, because my daughter choked, and I did try to
What
get
were you
that out. but-
screaming for? Why didn't you tell your husband, come here? She's
For-
joking.
Well, my husband wasn't at the office, but I'm just very bad in emergencies. It's like even my father-in-law makes fun of me. He's like, "You are just useless. You just stand there and scream for someone," and I'm like, "I sure do."
Unbelievable. Don't you see that thing on TV where you can get it to, if you're choking and sucks the stuff out and all that kind of stuff? They're relatively
We
inexpensive.
were
have
at
that
my
for kids.
in-laws, and he was about. I'm not even joking. He was about to trach her. She was 2 years old. He was about to trach her. The ambulance took like 15 minutes to get there, but when he finally finger swooped it, the second time it got out, and it was a piece of cantaloupe, and there was blood all over it. It was disgusting.
Who got it out?
My husband, after the second finger swoop, because he was about to trach her, and he's like, "I'm gonna try one more time," because she was turning purple. It was horrible. Don't
Boy,
recommend.
that is terrible. But he didn't panic. He's a doctor. See? So,
Oh, he panicked.
because it was his own child, right?
Yeah, he had to lay on the floor, like on his back after, and like calm down. He almost passed out. He's like, "It's really different when it's your own kid." But he'll do like CPR on like a stranger for like 4 hours. It's kind of crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Well, isn't that interesting? Okay. Tally, I'm sorry, but you're going to probably get that case. And God, I pray for you. I
Oh, I
really do.
can't wait.
Melfi, you should be rejoicing to get that off your agenda, off your.
He may not be around to give it to Tally.
I
don't
should
know.
ask Brian to tell me that I'm not
Melfi-
allowed to take that case.
Melfi had the best line of the whole program. What was it? Will about his estate or something.
Oh,
Yeah.
I said Tally's gonna have to force open a steak because he's gonna be
gone
dead
by
by
the time.
he's choking.
Yeah. All right, you're on the air. Hello.
Hello?
Yes, legal show. Go ahead with your question, please.
Well, I'm just a little upset with your attorneys. You know, everybody, we always talk about taking responsibility. It's happened to me. I was evidently distracted. I was going over the speed limit. They got a ticket. They had my picture. I paid the ticket. They caught me. So why do you say, oh, if you can get away with it, just ignore it? I think that's horrible.
All
It
right.
just follows down the line. And the other thing with you, I wish you'd stop using
All right, you're on the air. Hello.
Yeah, good evening, all.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just going with questions whether or not I may or may not have recourse into a situation that I'm currently dealing with. What we have is I've had health care insurance company for decades, and I've been retired for a few years, and I just recently, and I'm still in my initial enrollment period for Medicare Part A and B. And the insurance company that I've had for decades ultimately contacted their third party. And that third party contacted me at 1:30 in the morning on this past holiday on a Sunday, informing me I no longer have health care coverage. And it's clear. That's what the language states. So now we go through the holiday. Turns out I spend all these hours on the phone, playing phone charades, trying to figure out what's going on. Do I have health care coverage? Where's Part B? So what ends up happening is it ends up costing me a little under $500 because I had to sign up for Medicare Part B premature. And the insurance company, it's a national insurance company. We all know who it is. They subsequently contacted their third party. The third party reached out to me with this letter, and neither one of them wanted to take responsibility for what I'm out now. I'm out 15, 20 hours of working on this and just under $500 because I had to sign up premature for Medicare Part B for just under $500. And they're telling me, hey, it's terrible to be you. That's where I'm at. Is there any recourse? Do I have any kind of cause for action to this?
All right,
Why-
listen to the
why
attorney
did
and
they
answer his
terminate?
questions.
Your health coverage.
They won't answer. The only thing I got today is that I was signed up for a rebate, which is the third party, which I never signed up for, never contact, don't even know who they are.
How old are you?
I just turned 65.
And who do you have your insurance through? Your employer?
I separated with my employment insurance about 4 years ago. Yes, and it's one of the bigger ones that are out there. It's one everybody knows.
You separated with your employer, and what did you do? Pay for it on your own then?
Correct. And I turned 65, which puts me into Medicare. All well and good.
Right.
Medicare Part A picks up. I didn't reject, I didn't do anything about that. When I separated, my health care carried over. I wasn't required to have Part B, so I had to get that solidified, predicated the law actions that occurred in 22 under the previous administrations. We can go there another day, Ron. So that being said, I get this letter from this third party saying that you no longer have coverage. And the both parties are blaming it on one another. And I had them on a conference call, and we're all recording, and it's clear as a day what the letter says and what they're both saying. They're telling me it stinks to be you. And I'm out just under $500 in all this time trying to figure where I'm at. Do I have any kind of recourse for this to cover my costs? I wasn't entitled to sign up for Part B until July 1. The suggestion I got from the Social Security office where you have to sign up, which I physically went and did personally, so it's firsthand information, that you might as well just sign up now so that you have coverage, because I had to postpone getting looked at because we had an injury situation. And I waited, and here we are. I didn't even find out till today, and this is 2 weeks now, that whether I even have healthcare coverage, whether it's primary or secondary. I can't get no information, and neither side of the National Healthcare Insurance Agency and their elected third party, who is the one that generated the language. It's been proven on a three-way call that they are technically negligent, but they won't admit it. But they're the ones that wrote the letter, and the letter's clear. It's clear as day. I do no longer have insurance, and it's retroactive 2 months.
I still don't know why they terminated you.
Me either.
That's what I'm saying.
So you need to find that out.
And now
one,
I'm at
perhaps your
$500.
perhaps your 500. You could maybe have some recourse for your time. I'm sorry, but probably not. But I want to know why you're terminated.
If I was to look at this, how do I look at it?
Well, first you need to see you need to ask them, why was my coverage terminated? If they had a valid reason, then you have no recourse. But kind of stinks to be used, not an answer. You need a clear answer as to why it was terminated.
Yeah. Without that, we can't really
The
get
third party stated they will not render me that information. The third party clearly stated that with the national insurance company in the conference call.
Did you ask them
It
why?
clearly stated we don't release that information. And it's proven that even the big insurance company even stated that the secondary wrote the letter and sent it. And that's why, and I'm stuck at that point. And so where do I go with this? I can't even, what do I do?
Did they give you an answer as to why they don't release the information?
Nope. Wouldn't answer it.
Did you ask
I
why?
haven't. It's well recorded.
Why didn't you take Part B when you
Yeah.
turned 65?
I'll get long-winded. What occurred is like I stated a moment ago, when I separated, I left under a contract that I can carry my insurance. I didn't need Part B. And subsequently what occurred, I don't want to get into all the politics side of it, but what occurred in 22, which is post my retirement, I'd already been retired. What they did was they confiscated the retirement side of the healthcare of my retirement side and moved it into a government fund. We can leave it there. And so what subsequently, I had to find out terminology. Why am I being told that I have to take Part B, which I don't. I literally, at this conversation, don't. But what I needed to do was look into it and go through all this government agency to find out where I lay. And where it comes down to is if I don't take Part B, I get hit with a 10% penalty. And if I give up the insurance that I took from my employment, I can never get it back. So then we get into primary and secondary insurance. With that being the mindset, I've been trying to figure out where does this lie? I couldn't even get a definitive answer as to where even that lays. Now, today I find out that my insurance company that I've had for years, which is a nationally known, everybody knows who it is, they're saying that you have at least health care coverage because I need to get looked at because I've got an internal injury that I need to really get remedied. So I got MRIs requested. I paid for the office visit, and there I stand. My question is this.
Can you pause for 1 minute? Pause for 1 minute. Now, and then I got to move along here. And I just to answer real quickly. Well, you're on Medicare Part A, correct? Standard Medicare,
correct.
Yes or no? All right.
Yes.
Here's what I'll tell you. This has nothing to do with the legal show. You know what? You need to be on standard Medicare because if you're not Medicare Advantage, if you're on standard Medicare, you don't have to get any pre-approvals or you're not on any PPOs or HMOs. Okay. If you get on standard Medicare, you follow me?
I do follow
okay.
you.
Now listen to me. If you're 65, you get on standard Medicare, you get a supplement, which is Plan B, and you shop for supplements and you want a plan that's Part B, I should say, and you want a Plan G supplement. What is Plan G? It means it covers all your other expenses. Your total deductible will be $275 for the year. If you get standard Medicare with a plan and you take Part B and you get Plan G. You understand me? So you know what the cost of Medicare is, about $200-something a month that comes out of your Social Security. The cost of
That's
plan.
not accurate.
Well, no, that is what it costs.
No, it's not. The reason I say that is because I had to move money around when I retired, and it's showing as income. That's why I'm at just under the $500.
Well, that's right.
I understand
if it
supplement. What I'm getting at is
it shows income because you're over the limit. You're over the limit. Listen, right. I got to move along. I understand that the IRMA has affected you because of your retirement
Correct.
funds. There's no getting around that. All I'm saying
right.
to you is get Plan G, pay that's through an individual company that covers your deductible, and move on with your life. Okay.
One final thought, Ron. One final thought. I know all this. What I'm saying is I had the Social Security for Medicare filled out my paperwork to be rendered by June 30th of this year. I subsequently had to put it in May, the end of this past May.
When did you turn 65?
$500.
When did you turn 65? When did you turn 65?
March of this year, which gives me 7 months. That's July the 1st.
Okay.
Is my deadline.
I tell you what, deal with the Social Security Administration. I mean, you're going to go around and around. I understand IRMA. Your income was too high. That's the penalty that you pay. I also can't figure out why you wouldn't go on Social Medicare Part A, Part B, and pay for a Plan G. It's a great plan. Your total
That's not
expense.
the question.
All right. Well,
I'm not trying to be arguing with you, Ron.
no, you are. You are
I
being
mean,
argumentative. They can't answer your question as to why you can't tell the attorneys why they canceled your policy. How do you want them
I
to
know.
answer your question then?
who wrote the letter and why did they send it? I can't get that.
How would they know? They're sitting in a
They
legal
sent it.
office. All right,
They
thanks.
sent it.
I mean, is there anywhere else we can go with that, guys? I mean, I don't get it.
No.
Unfortunately,
Right.
none.
You
I'm
should
sorry.
lecture on Medicare, though, Ron.
I
That was well
understand
done.
that.
It was
I've
well
done
done.
so
That was
many.
well done.
I've done so many programs over the years on Medicare, and the guy just simply should have went on straight Medicare when he turned 65. Got standard Medicare, not Medicare Advantage. Should have got the Plan B, and should have, and then that get Plan G. Should have got Part B and Plan G, and he pays $275. That's your maximum deductible plus the cost monthly for Medicare and the plan Part B part. I don't know why he doesn't do that, but why
When
beat
I
my
sign
head
up,
against
I'm
the
going to
wall?
come to you for advice, Ron.
I hope I'm around to help you. I would be honored. You're on the air, caller. Hello, line
Hello,
one. Yes.
I have a question. I'm an executor on my brother's estate, and we have gotten rid of everything except his house, and we have a realtor selling it. But my problem is the next door neighbor has harassed everybody that's looked at the house,
Oh my.
and like there's a trespassing thing that we went to court with just this past week, but they just held it over because she got a lawyer. Anyhow, she videotapes people that come with the realtor to, she videotapes their car, their license, their house, their person and their children. And it kills our sale of being able to sell this home.
What a lunatic neighbor.
Have you tried talking to her?
So you said
You turned yourself.
Yes, and then I said, if you want to buy it and stuff, because apparently she doesn't want a neighbor, but she's done the same thing to the neighbor on the other side of her, and she's already on probation.
Oh, geez.
But they haven't done anything to her.
Did you go to court for a criminal
She did the
case
same
for
thing
her?
to them, and neither one of us are able to sell our house because of her with the videotaping. And then she parks her car right up against the kitchen, the drive that goes over to the kitchen. And they say, oh, that's a thorough road and stuff. The police doesn't want to help.
All right. Listen to what Attorney Melfi's
You
going
said
to
you
talk
just
to you
went
about.
to court for trespassing. Is she charged criminally?
Well, we went before the judge, and they're giving the
judge?
second hearing and
What-
stuff.
what
that
judge,
I
ma'am?
think she wants a trial
What judge,
What
honey?
judge?
because she already has this on her
Okay,
record, and it didn't work the first time.
Please
What court did you
answer
go
the
to?
attorney's question.
What court did you go
What
to?
court, honey?
Camel.
Camel. Okay. Was it municipal or was it civil? Do you know what division?
I don't know. It was just Mark.
What judge?
Pardon me. The judge is Mark. Oh gosh, I'm drawing a blank right now.
Couldn't have been Mark
Of hearing
DeVecchio
it.
yet.
And he wouldn't let me speak, even though I was subpoenaed to go because I spoke with the prosecutor.
Okay, so then it's a
and-
criminal case.
Yeah,
Okay.
prosecutor. So it's a criminal case.
So so you spoke with the prosecutor. So you have a criminal case. So I'm sure there's something in the order that she can't continue to harass you while the case is pending. So she's already on probation. There's a
She's
pending
still
criminal
doing
charge.
it though. I mean, just somebody was seeing it yesterday,
I would-
and she's
Okay, listen to
Ma'am,
what the attorney's saying.
What I would
please.
tell you is
Documenting
okay.
I wouldn't call the police to come out. I would go make a police report.
every single time.
Go.
We have made police reports because she has killed the grass on the property and the shrubs and stuff. And then we had it surveyed, and she had put a fence on it, and it was on our property.
Well,
And
that's
it
not a
still has
job for the
grass and
prosecutor.
stuff
But if
all
she's
killed the
harassing,
whole length of the property.
if she's
Okay, now.
harassing you and harassing potential buyers, next time you go to court, bring that to the prosecutor's attention.
So they can address
Anything
it.
with the fence would be civil. I mean, is she intentionally killing your grass? Is she like?
Yes, Yes, she said it was her property.
Okay, I need you to listen to the attorney. I got about a minute left.
How is she killing your grass, ma'am?
Well, she put some kind of, I don't know if it's Roundup, but whatever kills it and the shrubs and all that stuff. That it's 2 to 3 feet the whole length of the property. And my brother's house is on a corner lot. And she's the only neighbor on that side. And then the other neighbor on the other side of her has gone through this where she called 911 calls on him. And she's already on probation with that.
I
Why
would
don't you get a lawyer?
make police reports, and next time you go to court, because you'll be subpoenaed, bring it to the prosecutor's attention.
Okay.
I did have 23 pages of police reports and stuff that we have made, and there is an order that if she comes on the property, she'll be fined $1,500. But she does all this videotaping and all that stuff from the road, and since she parks her car right out by the kitchen,
All right, I'm
she can take it
running
from
out of time.
Pictures of them.
Should she get a lawyer, guys, or not?
I mean, she can talk to the prosecutor. The prosecutor should be able to talk to her criminal lawyer.
Good luck. Thank you both.
See you, Ron.
Have a good night. Thanks for calling in, everybody.
Always a
The
pleasure.
legal
Portions
show.
of the following program were pre-recorded.
All right.